17 required.
Gurbaz and Pereira, they're the two batsmen. Udana is going to be the bowler. He's got all sorts of variations. Udana with his left arm fast medium, back of the hand, 3 or 4 slow deliveries.
And he's got a backed offside field.
He'll know exactly what he wants to do. The way that Isuru Udana is, he wants this. Isuru Udana trains for situations like this. If in the pressure situation, he always puts his hand up, and that was one of the things that came out of Bangalore as well. Was they really appreciated the fact that so many people run away from this type of situation. Isuru Udana wants it all the time, and that's what makes him so successful.
Very experienced, and you can't run away because this is such a game that you have to react fast. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. But you have to focus on what's next. Gurbaz is on strike. 2 men behind square in the circle on the offside. Deep point, deep extra cover. Long off. And then there's a deep mid-wicket. So there's no surprises what he's going to be doing. Left armer, Englet across the right-hander.
Yeah, but with slower balls, otherwise he'd have his third man back. So he's got to bowl a lot of slower balls here.
There's those 2 men on the offside that are saving one. There's no one back at third man, and there's a big gap just to the left of, right of screen now, which I'm sure with their slower balls is the cow corner region. I'm sure is where the batsmen are going to be thinking with their slow balls, but it's hard to fetch them with that angled across. He can go straight, I suppose. It's got to go straight back over the bowler's head. Also a little difficult. I'm sure that's going to be the plan. Slow balls across the batsman with no pace. Right, here we go. 17 to win. That's what's required. Udana. Oh, that was inventive.
There's no one in the deep there. And he's missed out. So that's a dot ball. Pressure building on the batsman.
Why'd he go so far?
Because he's expecting the angle from the left armer,
Surely
looking at the field.
That far as well?
No, certainly not that far. Certainly not that far. The idea was right. He just went too far across.
Chip that away, and that's gone for 4. That's nicely played.
Powerfully hit. Heavily guarded that offside field, but gave the fielder no chance. Probably 5 meters to his left.
It's sort of skimming off the grass, skimming off the dew. I'm surprised he hasn't gone slower ball yet. He hasn't gone the slower ball, particularly with his third man up in the ring.
I also heard on the stump mic, Isuru Udana making sure with the umpire, if he's going that far across, I can go wider. And he's right. If the batsman does go across, you get more of a margin.
Yep.
He did confirm that with the umpire, just reminding him, it's past midnight, you're up, aren't you?
Down the ground, straight. And that's gone for 6. That's an outstanding shot. That is a sensational shot. Goodness me. Brilliant stuff for the man from Afghanistan.
Wow. That is a very, very good shot. He's gone seam up again. He hasn't bowled a slow ball yet.
That's poor from Udana actually, because his ball length, he's given that extra pace, which has allowed Gurbaz to hit through the line. Suddenly, 7 off 3.
Well, they should walk this now. They should get this. 7 off 3, you should get this. Oh, that's got to be called a wide, surely. He did move across, but still, it's got to be called a wide.
That was on the leg side. If he stood where he was, that would have been a wide, says the umpire.
No, the umpire's got it wrong.
Yeah, that's a wide.
That's a wide. Definitely a wide.
2 off 7. The game changes again.
Wow. Just the single. Slight fumble. No real problem. Just the one.
Oh boy. Last ball, 6 required. Is that ball down the leg side going to be costly?
Should have been 1 run and an extra delivery.
And this is going to be the first ball that Kusal Pereira is going to be facing in this situation.
I don't want to harp on it, but it should be 5 runs from 2 balls. It's not. It's 6 runs from 1.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what it should be. Well, at least we can't have the tie again unless there's an overthrow, 1 and an overthrow of 4.
Can he find the boundary? Kusal Pereira. He's certainly got the capability, certainly packs a punch. Here we go, Isru Udana. 6 required off the last ball.
Oh, he's hit it pretty well, but it's not going to go all the way. That's safe enough. That is it. The Kings have got up. That's extraordinary. That really is quite extraordinary. After a terrific total that was posted earlier by the Tuskers, the Kings scrambled and got themselves back into this game, went to a super over, and now the Kings have won this.
Incredible game of cricket. That really was, and a great way to start the tournament as well. Fantastic game of cricket that.
7 was required off 3 after those 2 blows from Gurbaz. Couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. The Tuskers, they'll feel hard done by. They'll let themselves down. 219. How did you let it get to this position? But you're right. Awesome game. Great game. It's kept us on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, that was terrific. What a terrific game for game number 1 of this tournament. Everyone's been waiting for this sort of T20 franchise tournament to happen in Sri Lanka. It's underway now with a magnificent game to enter a super over. And there's going to be some smiling faces out there soon. There it is.
They've come from nowhere, come from behind. They won the toss, put the opposition in. The bowling didn't go to plan, but they've kept themselves in the game and found a way to get the points.
And the victorious coach, Herschel Gibbs, is very, very happy.
He's on the bounce. Herschel Gibbs. He's got his batsmen believing. It's come from all over. Kusal Pereira, brilliant early, 87 runs. Made sure his team got a big score on the board, but they failed to defend it. Colombo Kings coming into this game as favourites, having some superstars. Have made a good start. It doesn't matter how you get it, it's about getting it. Isru Udana, the hero. His batting at the death made sure that we got to a situation from where we have a super over in the very first game of this My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. We waited a long time for this, and the smiles are back. Great reactions from the Colombo Kings, who for long periods in this game felt that they had no chance. Quiet game for Angelo Matthews, but he's made a few good decisions in getting that team across the line. Matthews won the toss, asked the Tuskers to bat, and straight away Ramanullah Gurbaz, 53 of 22, set the tone. Kusal Pereira made sure there were no hiccups. Batted brilliantly, 87 of 52. Gunaratna 33, Mendes 30. 219 for 3 is what the Kandy Tuskers made. The Colombo Kings, great chase. Chandimal opening the batting, 80 of 46, made sure that they were getting closer. But it was Isru Udana's 34 of 12 that took them to a situation from where they could still try and get the points. The super over, the match was tied. And in the super over, the Colombo Kings, they win by 4 runs. Well, great game, great start to this Lanka Premier League 2020. And on the other side of the break, the presentation.